Hello, loves. Welcome to a new reading. Ooh. This time I invite you to a general reading. I want to see what messages come in for you. I want to see soon in the future what's coming from the time you see this, right? And what that's going to look like. I hope you are doing well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. I so greatly appreciate it. Okay. I think if someone's having some kind of financial issue and there's something coming up this week, there's a resolve with that. So if like you're meeting someone or you're trying to do something to resolve it, or there's some action already in place, that's a message for someone that it gets resolved this week. Ooh. Okay. We have the Tower card. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have the Four of Coins. Okay. So this is exactly what I was feeling. The Tower card is like something that has caused you an issue is quickly going to be resolved this week. So you may see it more in the beginning part of the week than the later part of the week. Okay, so that's for some of you here. For others of you too, news comes in like out of the flash about something, like you have to move or you are moving, or something opens up when you want to, change apartments or change houses, or there's some kind of movement here, or something opens up that you wanted to purchase. It'll be like on sale this week or something. You get news of it really quick, so you have to jump on it is kind of what I'm saying here. Okay. So let's lay the cards. Okay. Oop. Oop. Okay. Reading has begun. Oh, this is fantastic. Okay, on the back of the deck, we have the Hermit, the Queen of Coins, and the Ace of Wands. Something comes, a letter comes, something that is, this is not something new either. So this isn't something that's just going to start. Like there's something already in progress here. You will receive some kind of correspondence in reference to this. It could be via someone's, calls you or sends you a letter or texts you or something like that. But it'll be something that crosses your path that I have a feeling someone's looking to buy some kind of antique something. So for some of you, that's the case. For others of you, something crosses your path here where you really want it. It's like a luxury item that crosses your path, like an old car. Something comes here that's got, it really is like your cup of tea, your specific thing. So for all of you, that's going to be different, but that's what I feel that it is. It could be too for something that you want for your home or a home, right? Crosses your path. You're going to need to act on this and be quick about it, okay? We have the Three of Wands and the Seven of Swords. This will need to be swift action on this, okay? All right. And the High Priestess in reverse is saying that this is something like that's not going to be just given to you. Like that's why I'm saying you'll have to jump on it, because I feel you'll have competition here in whatever this is. Okay. So in the moment, you right here are we have the Nine of Cups and the Four of Swords. So this is again saying that you are needing to slow your pace about something, and I don't feel that you're really happy about it. I think that an announcement will come that kind of slows you down or takes you off guard or surprises you in some regard. So that's what we're looking at here. The Four of Swords sometimes is a card that is you're kind of forced to slow down and you're not wanting to, but you're forced to listen, I think, to something that someone has to say here, and I think that that's important. So someone is probably going to say something to you, or you're going to need to say something to someone. And it can be something in reference to a health issue, or it can be in reference to a financial issue, like I said, but there's something that will need to be spoken about this week. Let me see what I get on this. someone too may say something to you, or you may have to say something to someone about a behavior that you're noticing that isn't something you're liking. It's not a behavior that you're okay with. Okay, message, rival, and a journey. So again, I think that this is something that you've not been happy with for a bit. This could be a change in residence. It could be where you live. It can be you're just kind of not thrilled with having to constantly maybe vie for someone's time or to get someone's attention, or maybe you're not feeling like you're heard or seen or something like that. I think you're also not happy about maybe you overhear something in a business setting, or you overhear something in a family setting, or something comes up in a family dynamic or some kind of friendship dynamic where you're kind of know something, you're privy to some kind of information, and you're not real happy about someone's behavior in reference to that. Okay. I'm just not finished with that for some reason, I feel. Let's get an oracle card on this, because this is in the moment, and I just have a feeling like there's a conversation that comes up that you're just not real happy about having to have. Find a replacement. Ooh, that's interesting. Notice your verbiage that runs through your mind when you're being the most heinous to yourself, and come up with a new and improved response. For example, if it's a time where you look in the mirror, I know we got this last week, where you look in the mirror and you find and you say, yikes. A conscious effort might be to change that, to give yourself more admiration here. What I'm going to say, and this is what I feel, I think that someone in your surroundings, either in a work environment or a home environment or somewhere, is not treating you with the respect that you're needing, and you speak up about it. Someone may be doing something too that there might really be nothing to it, or you don't even really need to explain, I would say. From kind of what I'm feeling this, like it's not really something that should even have to be voiced. It should just be kind of a common ground. Like, this isn't how we do business. This isn't how our family or friend circle or one-on-one, romantic relationships, how we handle ourselves. This just isn't okay with us, is what I feel. In the near future here, we've got the 5 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. So again, this I feel like is a conversation here that needs to take place and is not going to be a pleasant one, right? So I'm going to pull at the end of this because I really thought about, let me look at things that are transitory and look at things that are locked down, because I just had a feeling that things that will be coming up are not going to be, they're going to be the conversation. So it's more important what you say and that you say it, and be conscious of what you're saying, because I think that the conversation gets had and then it's agreed upon or whatever and it's over with. But if it's something that is a long-standing kind of thing, we need to know what the transitory things are and what the things are that are happening for a bigger picture for you, because this is a very karmic time in our lives, and you want to be on board with where your priorities really should be. Okay. The 5 of Swords with the 4 of Cups puts an end to something once and for all. This can be something like you say, we have the conversation and like, that's it. We're done here. We're just done, because this is not something that's new. This is something that's been going on for a while, and you're just sick of circling the bend here with this particular person on this particular item. Okay. I feel like you've given whoever this is ample time to get their stuff together, and they're just choosing to not do it for whatever reason. There's someone here too that I'm going to say is in your spirit. No matter what you're doing for this person, you're not able to please them, and that's on them. That's not on you. Okay. We have the House, and on the back of the deck, we have gifts and we have theft. This is, you have someone in your sphere here that you are bending over backwards for, and it's just never enough. It's just never enough. And what they're stealing from you now is your dignity, your self-respect. It's gotten to a thing like that where they know exactly what's happening here and how to manipulate you to get what they want. This is someone, this again is someone that is either in your family, in a circle of friends. This is someone not new to you. This has been an issue for a long time. And I think that what's happening here is it's not even so much a financial thing. It's a worthy thing. Like they're stealing your self-worth. They're making you feel like you're not worthy of the human being that you are. Okay. I'm going to get an oracle on this too. This is a week where you're going to need to take the bull by the horns and remember how important you are as a person. And I'm not saying in an egotistical kind of way, but I can feel the energy here where someone knows just how to manipulate someone who is kind, who has gone out of their way to do really nice things. And they're just continually being ambushed by somebody. Patience. This is what this says, patience. But patience is about being present in the moment. It's not about, don't misinterpret this card. It's not saying don't say anything, be patient. It's saying be patient because this, I have a feeling, is a situation here where the bigger picture for you is maybe this isn't, say this is a one-on-one relationship, which it very could be, and it could be in a job situation too. More on these two fronts, right? You constantly settle for not getting the raise. You constantly settle for not getting the promotion. You constantly settle. You don't go to bat for yourself, right? This, I think, is just saying, be patient. You're at your wit's end anyway, so you're well aware of how these things have been going on and where you've been underwhelmed in your life. And I think what's happening here wholeheartedly is that the universe is aligning you so that when the person comes or the job comes and the whatever the thing is, you've got enough self-confidence, self-worth, you know, all of that within yourself to be able to stand on solid ground and show up, right? Not give yourself away, but give enough of yourself away to level these things out. I really feel someone's life in this week is going to change drastically, and like literally in the blink of an eye here. Okay, you're no longer going to be taken advantage of. And I think that that's really what it is. You're constantly the giver and someone is constantly the receiver. And it's not balanced at all. Okay. Woman holding a heart. For men, this can be a woman coming into your life who is very receptive, more balanced for you, in perfect harmony. Ladies, this is saying to yourself, worthy, self-worth, self-value. See yourself like this. You are opulent. Don't settle for anything less than that. So that's where I feel this in here. Okay. Now, the outcome here, where this is all going, is the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool card. This is a time where the cycle in your life is changing. All of this is going to clear itself out. It's going to be a new, fresh cycle for you. It's a freedom run with rock solid security. That's what I feel. Security both financially, emotionally, mentally. So I feel like there are the 11th hour of life this week, like for people, right? Like things that just aren't working, they come to a close, like in a more pleasant, easier way than you would want to anticipate in a situation like this. The Seven of Cups. There is, again, only so much that you can take. There is only so much that a person can process. And that's what this card is saying. I have had enough and I'm done. And that's what it says. So something in your life, this can be too, it doesn't need to be a physical kind of thing. It can be, again, the way you treat yourself. It can be how you are living your life, your day-to-day routines, right? But whatever it is, you will be happy. You will be celebrating, right? This is a card of joy, celebration. Maybe that in here too is like you're tired of always working. You're trying to now incorporate some joy into your life here. I think your energy comes back too. So this may have been some kind of health issue here that has really sucked you down. And any kind of relationship that's got any kind of toxic relationship, this can be work, friends, family, anything. It's going to suck the life right out of you. And you've got the 9 of coins in here. And this is about saying that you're at a point in a time in your life where you're acquiring things, right? You're doing different things. It's time for change. And that's what this is about. It's time to love yourself and see your own value. 9 of coins, Ace of cups. Fill your cup back up, right? With nurturing things here. Relax. There is jealousy here. So I tend to think too, and there's hope. Someone gives you advice here. I think someone is trying to push the button with you. Like they're trying to, you know, when juvenile people do that, they just try to push the button. Like they just want to see exactly what your tipping point will be. I think they're in for the shock of their life though, but that's what I feel someone is doing to you here. That's why maybe the patience thing was more too about not letting something get to you on the inside. Be patient with yourself. This is clearing itself out, as we saw with these 2 cards. A new beginning is coming. The cycle is changing. You know, keep your decorum where it needs to be. Keep your opulence and your grace and your humility and your humanity where it needs to be. Someone is pushing your buttons here, and you're just over the legal limit of what you're going to allow to happen here. So just relax, be patient. Someone is jealous of you. And I know that this sounds really crazy. Sometimes in relationships, though, we're like, why would my spouse be jealous of me? Why would my friend be jealous of me? Why would my sister or my cousin or my parents be jealous of me? Why would my coworkers be jealous of me? Right? That, I think, is the part that's missing in here with you. You are a wonderful person. You just don't see that. And that's what makes you so wonderful too, right? So have hope that this is clearing out, right? Just because I'm telling you this kind of conversation here that I'm having with you, I know what's underneath here. And I know this is not an easy place for you. Okay? Let's see what Lenormand has to say. Okay, the garden, there will be a meeting. Someone is acting extremely childish, and it's not a child. It's not your child that's acting like this. There will be a meeting, and something will come out. We've got the garden, the mice, and a child. Child, mice, garden. This is saying to me that you will have a conversation with someone, and they are not an above board person. So they may try to, again, come at you with something where they're kind of blowing smoke back in your face. You're not going to believe any of it because you see exactly what you're dealing with here. So that's what I've got. That concludes this reading. I hope that you found what I had to say useful and helpful here. I hope you have a fantastic day or a fantastic evening. And I'm so grateful. Again, I can't express my gratitude enough, okay? I'm rooting for you. I see where you will go with this. I see you will take care of it. I see it will be over. I don't think it will be an easy conversation, but remember, keep your cool on the inside. Be patient on the inside. This is something that is clearing out. It's been a long time coming, and here it is. So again, have hope here. This could be something too in a situation, and I'm going to point this out because this could be something here. This could be someone that continually does something or gets advice from someone or talks to someone, or there's some kind of alliance here that is unsavory. And I know you're not happy about it, but you have been made to feel that it's nothing, or it's, you know, you have no reason to be upset about this or whatever. But it doesn't matter who says something like that. It matters that it makes you feel like this, and that's all that matters. And you don't need to defend yourself. It doesn't feel right to me, period. That's it. It doesn't matter whether someone tries to convince you that it's fine or that it's not fine. If it's not fine to you, it's not fine to you, period. That's it. Okay, so that's what I've got. I hope that I helped you in some way.